All right, Texas, we've come to the final video in this series. You now know about the employer coverage traps, the hidden clauses that can destroy your family's financial security, and the industry secret that gets you better coverage for less money. Now I'm going to show you exactly how to get this coverage, and more importantly, how to avoid the 3 mistakes that can double your premium or get you denied entirely. But first, let me tell you what's been happening since this series started. My phone at 281-445-1381 has been ringing non-stop with Texas families ready to get properly protected. Yesterday alone, I helped 7 families get approved for over $3.2 million in coverage, all of them paying less than they expected, all of them getting better protection than their employer plans. The Patterson family in Plano was the last call of the day. John said, "I've been putting this off for 3 years. These videos finally made me realize I was gambling with my family's future." Here's what you need to know. Life insurance rates just increased again this week. The rates I quoted in my previous videos are already higher now. Every 45 days, rates go up and they don't come back down. Let me walk you through the exact process. First step is the initial consultation. When you call me at 281-445-1381, we'll spend 15-20 minutes on the phone. I'll ask about your family situation, your financial obligations, and your current coverage. I'll calculate exactly how much coverage you need using the formula I've developed specifically for Texas families. This isn't the generic 10 times income rule. This is customized for Texas cost of living, mortgage rates, and education costs. Second step is health and lifestyle assessment. I'll ask specific health questions that determine which insurance company will give you the best rates. Different companies prefer different health profiles. For example, if you have excellent health, Company A might offer rates 20% lower than Company B. But if you have mild high blood pressure, Company B might actually be cheaper. This is where experience matters. I know which companies prefer which applicants. Third step is application submission. For most healthy Texas adults, we can apply for up to $500,000 without a medical exam. The application takes about 15 minutes and can be done entirely over the phone. For larger amounts, you might need a brief medical exam, but it's done at your home or office at your convenience. Now let me share the 3 mistakes that can cost you thousands or get you denied. Mistake number 1 is applying with the wrong company. Different insurance companies have different underwriting guidelines. If you apply with Company A and they decline you, other companies might still offer you standard rates. But here's the trap. Once you're declined by one company, you have to disclose that decline on all future applications. This can increase your rates significantly. I pre-qualify you with the company most likely to approve you at the best rates. Mistake number 2 is honest mistakes on health questions. Insurance applications ask detailed health questions. Small mistakes can void your policy or delay approval for months. For example, they might ask, "Have you taken any medication in the past 5 years?" If you forget about that antibiotic you took for strep throat 2 years ago and they find out during underwriting, it can delay your approval. I help you answer every question accurately the first time. Mistake number 3 is waiting for perfect timing. This is the biggest mistake. Every month you wait, you get older. Every year older can increase your premium by 4-8%. Plus, you never know when a health issue might develop. Call me today at 281-445-1381. Don't wait until Monday. Don't wait until next week. Rates are increasing, and your health could change at any time. Let me tell you about Jennifer, a nurse in Houston. She kept saying she'd call next week for 6 months. When she finally called, she had developed high blood pressure and her rates were 40% higher than they would have been 6 months earlier. Don't be Jennifer. Make the call today. Here's what happens after you call. Today, we talk, determine your needs, and submit your application. 24-48 hours, initial underwriting review and health verification. 3-5 days, final approval and policy issuance. 7-10 days, policy documents arrive by mail. You can literally be fully covered by next week. Because you've watched this entire series, I'm going to do something special. If you call me in the next 48 hours and mention YouTube series, I'll expedite your application and include a free policy review for any existing coverage you have. The Miller family I mentioned in video 2 called me last week. Tom's wife said, "These videos saved our family. We now have $800,000 in coverage for what we were paying for $100,000 through his employer." The Rodriguez family from Austin got their policy last Friday. Maria texted me, "I sleep better knowing my kids are protected no matter what happens." You've now seen the complete picture. the problems with employer coverage, the hidden clauses that can devastate families, the industry secret that gets you better protection for less money, and exactly how to get it done. You have all the information you need. The only question now is, will you protect your family or will you keep gambling with their future? Don't let your family become another statistic. Call me right now at 281-445-1381. I'm standing by to help you get this done today. Your family is counting on you. Make the call. Hey Texas, I'm calling this the Texas life insurance trap because I've seen too many families in Houston, Dallas, and Austin get caught in this exact situation. If you're a Texas professional making good money, whether you're an engineer in Houston, a teacher in Austin, or working in tech in Dallas, you probably think your employer life insurance has you covered. I need to show you something that's going to shock you. I'm getting calls every day at 281-445-1381 from Texas families who discovered this too late. Don't let that be you. Here's what happened to the Johnson family and Katie just last month. Mark was a 34-year-old engineer making $85,000. Great job, great benefits, including what he thought was excellent life insurance through work. When Mark suddenly passed away from a heart attack, his wife Sarah discovered their employer policy only covered $85,000, exactly 1 year of his salary. With their $380,000 mortgage, 2 kids, and Sarah needing time off work to grieve, that $85,000 was gone in 4 months. But here's the part that really breaks my heart, and this is happening all over Texas right now. Sarah found out that Mark's company policy had a clause that's in 90% of Texas employer plans, a clause that most HR departments don't even mention during benefits enrollment. This clause means that even if your employer says you have $200,000 in coverage or $500,000 in coverage, you might actually get much less when your family needs it most. I've been helping Texas families avoid this trap for years, and I can tell you exactly what to look for in your policy. Call me at 281-445-1381 and I'll review your current coverage for free. The truth is, most Texas professionals are walking around thinking they're protected when they're actually one job loss or one tragedy away from financial disaster. Your employer policy has 3 major problems. First, coverage gaps. Most employer policies only cover 1-2 times your salary. In Texas, with our cost of living, that's not even close to enough. If you make $75,000, that's only $75,150,000 in coverage. Your mortgage alone might be $300,000. Second, job dependency. The average Texas professional changes jobs every 3.8 years. Every time you change jobs, you lose your coverage. And if you've developed any health issues, getting new coverage becomes expensive or impossible. Third, the hidden clause. This is what I'll reveal in my next video, the clause that's in most Texas employer policies that can reduce your actual payout by 50% or more when your family files a claim. Look, I don't want to scare you, but I want you protected. Call me today at 281-445-1381. I'll spend 15 minutes on the phone reviewing your current situation and telling you exactly what you need to know. Here's what makes this even more urgent for Texas families. Life insurance rates are increasing every 45 days right now. The rate you can lock in today will be higher next month, and if you wait until you have a health scare, your rates could double or triple. I see this every day with young professionals in Houston, Austin, Dallas, San Antonio. They're making great money buying houses, starting families, but they're completely exposed because they're trusting employer coverage that won't be there when they need it. In my next video, I'm going to show you the exact hidden clause that's in most Texas employer life insurance policies, the one that insurance companies hope you never discover. This clause can cut your family's payout in half, and it's probably in your policy right now. I'll also show you how to get guaranteed coverage that follows you from job to job, costs less than your monthly coffee budget, and actually protects your family. But don't wait for the next video if you want peace of mind now. Call me at 281-445-1381. I'm here in the Houston area, I understand Texas families, and I can get you properly protected starting today. Make the call. Your family is counting on you.